What's good? It's Skeet and I'm back with another video. Now today I'm doing the Barry Sanders career risk simulation. Now we all know that Barry Sanders was one of the best running backs of all time, but stats wise it doesn't really look like it because he retired when he was like 29, 30, something like that. So I wanted to see how much records he would break if he played his whole career. So you know I had to put him on the Lions. The Lions with him is not that bad of a team actually. The running game was definitely like the worst part of their offense, but now that they have a 94 running back that's 21, that's named Barry Sanders, they might have one of the best offenses in the league. Here go Barry's stats: 93 break tackle, 94 speed, 94 acceleration, 98 agility, 86 carrying, 86 ball carrier vision, 75 trucking. He wasn't really known as a trucker, but I still gave him 75. That might progress into something alright. And you know I had to give him 99 juke move. Like, come on, he's the best juker of all time. And he's a superstar, so he has leapfrog and spin cycle abilities. But I'm expecting him to get a lot more. I'm expecting him to be a superstar X Factor pretty soon. I mean, he's 21, superstar. He's gonna be a beast. He might be the best running back of all time in the sim. At the end of year number 1, the Lions went 12-4, surprisingly. I mean, last year they went 3-12-1, and they had the 3rd pick in the draft, but I guess now they're the best team in the division with Barry. Barry's a beast, bro. Barry's a beast. Let's go ahead and look at the stats. 6 in offensive yards. That's decent. Stafford had an alright year. I thought he was going to do better. 1,200 yards, 5.4 per carry, 9 TDs. Dang, he like split carries with Kerryon. Why? He's so much better than him. He's literally like 10 overalls better than Kerryon, and he's younger than him. Alright, well, who we playing in the first round? We do got a bye first week. Hey, is this gonna be the Lions' first win? First playoff win? Oh, we got the Saints. Lions got manhandled. I should have known they weren't gonna win the Super Bowl, or even get a playoff win for that matter. Drew Brees went off. Damn, Kamara really almost tripled. He did triple. He tripled Barry Sanders' numbers. Because Sanders only had 9 carries. You can't just be giving him 9 carries. Give him more carries, Lions. You wonder why you never have a good running back. You never give your running backs carries. Alright, well, at least the Lions made the playoffs. That's a stepping stone. Going into his second year, Barry looks like he progressed a little bit. He's a 95 now. Stats didn't really go up that much, but he has 99 agility now instead of 98. Or wait, no. 99 elusiveness now instead of 98. So he's getting better. He's 22 still, so I'm assuming he's going to be a 99. There's the Lions I know not making the playoffs. 6-10. Average year for the Lions. I bet Barry still did good. Stafford in the sim for some reason just isn't good. I don't know what it is. Like, passing quarterbacks, I guess, just aren't that good. But Barry had 1,300 yards, 12 TDs, 5 a carry. Not a bad year. They're giving Kerryon less carries and him more carries, so I'm happy with that at least. Going into his 3rd season, Barry Sanders is now a 97. He jumped 2 overalls. He's 23. Stats are looking crazy. Hopefully they just get a team around him so he can win a Super Bowl. The Lions can finally get a Super Bowl win. The Lions went 8-8. The Bears won the division. Another year where they don't make the playoffs. Jeez. They need to get rid of Stafford, I think. 11 TDs, 1,400 rushing yards, 5.3 a carry. He's slowly getting better every single year. And the Lions do not have a good offensive line. They have like 260s on their offensive line. Give Barry the Cowboys offensive line, and it's over. Barry finally gets into the Pro Bowl in his 3rd year. Okay, Matt Patricia, go out and get some good defensive players. Alright, making the defense good for Barry. Barry's a 99 now, going into his 4th year. Still very young. I feel like he's going to break all the records. It looks like he is. Look at that offensive line. Do you guys see that offensive line? Give him some 90s on that offensive line. See what happens. The Lions made the playoffs again, but they have the Saints again. Guaranteed Drew Brees is still playing. So old. Do we go 12-4? We got the 2 seed in our division. The Vikings should not be that good. Why are they going 14-2? So unrealistic. But I'm not complaining. 12-4, very good year. Damn, 1,600 yards for Barry. 6 yards an attempt. Hey, that's a good season, Barry. That's a good season. He's only 24 too. Let's go out and get a dub. No way we lost a nail biter to the Saints. Put up 35 points too. Damn, he outdid Barry again. 10 yards a carry for Kamara. Jeez. Alright, on to the next season. Another Pro Bowl for Barry. Came in 4th in the MVP voting for a running back. That's the highest running back in the league. He finally got Superstar X Factor. So he's a 99 with Superstar X Factor. And first one free is his ability. He's going to go crazy this year. Let's just say that. No playoffs this year again for the Lions. 7-9. This division is kind of booty. And we're still coming in 3rd in the division. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I forgot to say Gardner Minshew's on the team now. Gardner Minshew's on the team. They said fuck Stafford. Brought in Minshew Mania. 1,700 rushing yards. Damn. 6 yards an attempt. He's the best back in the NFL. It's not even a question. Unless Zeke or Saquon's going crazy. But rushing for 1,700 yards, and he's still the 2nd running back. Zeke must have went fucking crazy. It's kind of like the Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith. Now it's Barry Sanders and Zeke. Zeke wins MVP. Did you tell me Stafford is an MVP candidate as soon as he leaves the Lions? Literally the first year he leaves the Lions, he's the 3rd MVP candidate. Come on. Zeke also wins Offensive Player of the Year and Best Running Back. Damn. Alright, we'll get him next year. Barry remains a 99 and a Superstar X Factor. You can't really get better from this. So, 25. Hey, he still has a lot of prime left. He retired. I'm gonna look up when he retired. He retired when he was 30. That's what I thought. It was like 29, 30 for me. But still, like, that's not even like that young when I think about it. Like, running backs retire when they're like 25 nowadays. Another disappointing year for the Lions. 6-10. Minshew Mania not working out too good in Detroit. But Barry is working out. Almost 1,900 rushing yards. Damn. 8 yards an attempt? Is that what it said, or does that say 6? My eyes are trash. Don't roast me. But still, damn. I guess the Lions drafted a running back. I don't think they're gonna move on from Barry, but like, why are they drafting a running back? The Lions made the playoffs, 9-7. We're in the wild card game. Decent year for Minshew, not that bad. But Barry carries the load. 1,500 yards, 5.4 attempts, 14 TDs. Hey, don't feel bad, Gardner. We got the Giants in the first round. Let's get a dub. Detroit gets its first playoff win. The city's going crazy. Everyone's obeying Barry. Barry, 85 yards, outdid Saquon. Barely, but hey, it was a good matchup. Who do we have in the second round? Who wants us? Seattle? Let's go. No way Seattle beat us. Look at how we outscored, or we outrushed them so hard. 135 yards for Barry, 10 yards an attempt. Gardner Minshew threw 3 interceptions and no touchdowns. Oh my god. And Russell had 3 touchdowns and no interceptions. Gardner's so bad. He's ruining Barry's career single-handedly. It's bugging me so hard how the Barry wasn't capitalized. Finally, Barry's the first running back in the Super Bowl. Look at those running backs in the NFC. Saquon, Zeke, and Barry. This might be like the best running backs of all time, and all in the same division. It's crazy. Like I mentioned earlier, look at this offensive line. 260s. Lions franchise is so bad. They have a talented team, but they still can't win. They have Barry Sanders, and they're still not making the playoffs. And he had almost 1,700 yards and 12 TDs. Damn, Hubbard had 10 TDs? Why'd you draft a running back, though? Let's be honest. Barry came 10th in the MVP voting. These are Barry's stats going into his 8th year. Still a 99. 8 years into the league. Yeah, we finally made the playoffs. Got the wild card. 9-7. Or wait, that says 8-7. I swear I'm blind. I swear I am. Minshew playing like shit like usual. But we had Barry, and he almost had 1,900 yards. With 16 TDs. Almost 7 yards a carry. That has to be one of the best seasons in history. Detroit versus Carolina. Let's see. Of course we beat Carolina. Like, who's better, Barry or Christian McCaffrey? How come we're always playing firebacks? Like, they're always heat. Not the best game, not gonna lie. Not the best game for Barry, but we still came out with the dub. And we lost in the second round of the playoffs. Saquon bested Barry again. We played the Giants like 3 times in the playoffs. Damn! Almost 200 yards, 11 a carry, and two TDs. Give Barry a good team, see what happens. Kyler Murray got the MVP. Barry Sanders came in second. But for a running back second, that's heat. Barry still has the god Gardner Minshew next to him, and he's still 99 at 30 years old. So this is when he retired in real life. Hey, we made the playoffs, playing the Giants again. Still couldn't win the division though. Barry with another monster year, almost 1,900 yards, 14 TDs. That has to be MVP. The Lions demolished the Giants in the first round of the playoffs. Minshew had a decent game. Barry 100 yards, 2 TDs. Just a Barry game, you know. Lions have to play Kyler in the second round of the playoffs. And they catch another L. Kyler played like Kyler. Minshew had a good game. Damn, Jacobs did better than Sanders. He outplayed Sanders. Come on, you can't be doing that. Sanders is 8th in the MVP, right in front of Herbert. Also got Offensive Player of the Year, which is impressive. This is a squad. Barry's starting to regress a little bit. He's 31 and he's a running back. Most running backs retired by now, like he did in real life. No playoffs again for the Lions. Minshew played like shit again. Let's see what Sanders did. He's 96. This is his first year regressing, and he still had 1,500 yards and 12 TD. Barry won Offensive Player of the Year again. It's crazy how Barry stayed on the same team this whole time, even in his real career. Like, who would stay on the Lions their whole career? Looks like they drafted a new quarterback, Bo Sherman. Barry's regressed to a 92. Once was a 99, not anymore. Damn, his juke and all his stats are going down. This is getting sad. Another year the Lions don't win the Super Bowl. Barry led the NFL with over 1,500 yards, even when he's regressing. Bo Sherman had a decent year as a rookie. Came in 3rd in the Offensive Player of the Year ranking. Barry continues to regress, now an 87 overall. I feel like he's about to retire soon. Of course we didn't make the playoffs. Not in his prime, but Barry still is playing really good. Barry's an 82 now, looks to be one of his last seasons. Only 90 speed now. Let's go, we made the playoffs. You know we had to make the playoffs, but we had the Vikings in the first round. And we won our division. I think that's the first time in this whole simulation. That'd be the first time in real life too for like 30 years. Barry still has 1,400 yards and 11 TDs. He's still playing like the best back in the league. Who knows, he might not retire. Bo Sherman and Barry and the Lions lose in the first round. Barry makes another Pro Bowl. Barry did end up retiring. Let's look at his career stats. Well, NFL records. Because you know he's an NFL record breaker. 2nd most rushing yards in NFL history. That's crazy. That's better than he did in his first stint in the NFL, I guess you could say. But in the simulation, oh my, he's only 300 yards behind Zeke. If he only played one more year. So it was a Zeke versus Barry Sanders, like, again, kind of like Emmitt Smith. And he has the most rushing touchdowns in NFL history. So he has 2 more than Saquon. So I guess this rebuild or the simulation was kind of successful. But that's gonna wrap up the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what I need to improve on in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.